Hello everyone, this is Priya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to rename columns in a data frame. So let's begin. First of all, here I have imported this Pandas library, and here I have created this tiny data frame using a read CSV function. If you want to learn more about how to use this read CSV function, you can check the link in the description box. And so let's see how to rename these columns. So the most popular and easiest method to rename columns is simply create a list of new names and assign that to columns attribute. So let me show you how you'll do that. You'll write df dot columns is equal to and create a list of new names. Say I'm creating a list as ABCD. So A, B, C and D. Okay, and now if I run this cell, you'll see that in this new data frame our new column names are A, B, C, D, while in the original data frame they were names, sort, review and rating. So that's how you rename all of your columns. But what if I remove D from here and run it again? You'll see that I got an error. This happened because, let's check the error, it says length mismatch. Because here I have 4 columns in the original data frame, but here by changing names I am just providing 3 new names. Okay, that's why it produces error, because length is not matching. Okay, but what if I write D here again and run this? You'll see it would work fine. So this method is only going to work if you want to rename all of your columns. But what if you want to rename only a couple of columns from the original data frame? You could definitely do that using data frames rename method. Let me show you the documentation of this rename method. So here you'll see that this is the documentation, and in this rename method we have various parameters like mapper, index, columns, axis and a couple of more parameters. And here you'll see that mapper could be in the form of a dictionary as well as a function. So let me show you how to use it. So here let me just create my original data frame one more time. Okay, so this is our original data frame, and here I'll show you how we can use a dictionary as a mapper. So I'll write map underscore dict is equal to, and here I'll create a dictionary where keys would be the original names and values would be the new names. So I'll write name, say I want to rename this name and review columns. Okay, so I'll write name, I'm renaming it to A, and review, I'm renaming it to C. Okay, just run this cell, and now let's see how to use the rename method. So I'll write df underscore n, which n just denotes the new data frame. I'll write df dot rename, and here I'll assign my mapper, that is map underscore dict, to columns parameter. So I'll write columns is equal to map underscore dict. Okay, now if you run this cell, you'll notice that the new data frame has A and C in place of name and review. So that's how you rename your columns using the rename method, where mapper is a dictionary. Now let's see how to use a function as a mapper. Okay, so let's create a small lambda function. I'm writing here it as map underscore func, and I'll write my lambda function x. See, I just only want 2 letters from my column names, and just copy paste it here. and I'll write map underscore func. Okay, and now if I run this, you'll see that I got only first two letters from my original data frame. From here, from these column names, I just got only two letters, NA, SO, RE and RA. So that's how this function works as a mapper. Another parameter is the access parameter. So this works more or less the same way. What you'll do is just write it here, and here you'll remove this columns parameter and provide the column access. So I'll write access is equal to columns, because here we are changing the column names. And if I now run this cell, you'll see that I got the same data frame. So either you write columns is equal to your mapper, or you write your mapper first and then define the axis. It would work the same way. Another variation is, in place of columns, just type 1. Okay, because in data frames we denote columns with axis 1. So I'll write axis is equal to 1, because here we are changing the column names, and just run this cell. You'll see that again you got the same data frame. So let me summarize it. So either you write rename columns is equal to mapper, or you write rename mapper then axis is equal to columns, or you write rename mapper axis is equal to 1. These three would give you the same result. So you could use any method of your choice. So that's how this rename method works. Another thing I wanted to discuss is the in place parameter. So how it works, suppose now if you print this df, okay, if you print it, you'll see that nothing has changed in this data frame. Okay, the original data frame is just as it was at the very beginning, because we are returning a new data frame every time. But if you want to make changes in this data frame, then it's very easy. Just write this thing along with in place parameter, and you'll write in place is equal to true. Like you want to do every changes in your original data frame, and just run this. But now if you print this df, you'll see that it has changed. So that's how you use this in place parameter. So this is all about how we rename columns in a data frame. If you find this video useful, please do like, subscribe and share, and hope to see you in the next video soon. Bye.